What is up, Jay Legion? Welcome back to the King Jack official YouTube channel. And today, we got a special long video for you guys today. I am going to be doing a full collection review. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be reviewing every Fuggler I currently own in a fast style. I'm not going to do a full in-depth review, but I'm going to show off my entire collection from the minis to the pinklets to the normal size and the big Fugs. We got laboratory misfits down to the hairy Fugs. Let's get into this video. And of course, you know we have to start off with my very first Fuggler I've ever gotten. We got Sir Hornzalot in green. Here he is. This guy is what started it all. Very happy with him. I recently cleaned him up. I think I gotta do it again because he's got those little things on him. You can see I did have this little like gun that you can go on him with, so I'll probably do that. And he still has the little 2 tags from what kept him in the box, so that is pretty cool. I wanted to keep him on there, so it did. Now, it's pretty much all for him. It's pretty cool, very basic, which I like that a lot. Got the teeth and his little mouth. All right, let's see the next Fuggler. Next up, we got Squidge from Laboratory Misfits. These are not going to be in any specific order. I just kind of threw them all out there. So he's got the OG Teddy Bear Nightmare on the back of the box, breaking out of the wall. Got a bunch of other vials with other Laboratory Misfit Fugglers that we might see soon on the channel and in this video. Got the hazard sign with a little button in the middle. That's pretty good. Pretty cool detail there. He's got his little teeth. Let's open him up. Here he is in all of his Fuggler glory. If you heard me throw that, it's the box. I have a laundry basket next to me that I'm going to be tossing all the boxes in. Here he is. He looks like a really nostalgic movie theater carpet. Whoa. Got the nice yellow eyes and the crazy overbite or underbite. I'm not quite sure which is which, but yeah, he's got his arms. Whoa, pretty cool. Materials all right. Got the buttonhole. Unfortunately, we do not have any special buttons in this video. As you know, I'm still trying to find a Fuggler with a chase button, and I recently found out that there can be silver and gold. At least I think there can be silver. I've only seen gold, and it was on a Fuggler from like the Fugstar series. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It was on the red one. I don't know any of their names. I just know it was like, I think it was a red, it might have been a red Squidge. He had a gold button on the back. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know they could have that. So I guess it's more than the special chase buttons for each series. Like I know the gold Fugs, I'm pretty sure their chase button is black. So I guess it can also be gold and silver just for a rare one. And it's the different kind of gold than the like shiny gold ones from the like other kind of chase variants, like Teddy Bear Nightmare, Winged Bat, the black one, and like Mr. Buttons. They have like a metallic-y gold, shiny one. So I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. That definitely would have been a surprise if I pulled that out of a box. All right, let's look at the next Fuggler. Next Fuggler we got is our Valentine's Day Love Fug. Let's get him opened. He got, is that Munch Munch? I think that's Munch Munch. It's either Munch Munch or Wide-Eyed Weirdo, but I think it is Munch Munch. And playing tic-tac-toe with, I don't know that Fuggler. It seems to be one that we have seen before, though. Well, let's get him open then. Here is our annoyed alien. Very cool with his red squishiness. Got the very gold shiny heart. I kind of like the other one that Teddy Bear Nightmare has better. Here he is, Button. Very fuzzy. It's got that like choppy fur and a big tongue. Very nice. Got yellow eyes and an arrow through his heart. All right, that's enough for him. Let's see our next Fuggler. And our next Fuggler is Mr. Buttons from the Butt Ugly Pet series as a little lab. Got a bunch of pets on the side. There we see Codfather, which we will be seeing later in the video. Let's get him out of the box. There he is, and his fuzziness. Very cool. I love his big ears. Very, very furry. I like the fabric they use for his eyes. Very cool. It's got the big Mr. Button mouth with all the teeth in it, which is very cool. Button on the back. Furry, very furry. Like the texture on the ears, and that's about it for this guy. Let's look at our next Fuggler. And our next Fuggler is a baby Pinklet Fuggler. This one is the bat on the back of the box. We can see all the other ones. Very cool. We do not know what this pink stuff is. That'll be cool to find out. It seems to be dripping on the side of the box. This one is a key ring, which you know is not my favorite. I much prefer the babies. But pretty cool to hang on your bag so people know that you're into the coolest hobby, Fugglers. He's got 2 teeth, some bright blue eyes, and his hair. Got some bat ears, which are being a little weird right now. Anyway, very cool. Got the mini button on the back. Very cute. And that's about it for him. Let's take a look at the next Fuggler. Here we have Grumpy Grumps from the Gold series. It's the back of the box. Big Fuggler treasure in the back. Looks a little odd there in the picture, but he looks cool in person as well. Let's get him out of the box. Here we have Grumpy Grumps. Got some nice shiny eyes. And this one is doubled up, which I like a lot. Let's get them a little more fuzzy, because they do tend to flatten when they're in the box like that. Got the whole row of teeth with a gray mouth. What is that little thing? We'll never know. But that's pretty cool. He can bite your finger. He's got the little ears, and that's about it for him. Very square at the bottom. It's almost like a little gremlin. Let's take a look at the next Fuggler. Here he is. We have Annoyed Alien from the Laboratory Misfits series. We already saw this box, so let's get him open. Here we have Annoyed Alien out of the packaging. He's got his little sideways smirk, his 3 different colored eyelids. Sadly, the eyes are not different colored. They are all blue, which you can't really tell. That one you can. It'd be cool if they were pink, blue, and yellow, because they can make those different colored eyes. We have the button, which I'm now noticing is kind of more off that way. That's cool. Very burlap, which I've heard burlap Fugglers are a little more rare. I've heard that every chase Fuggler is burlap, but maybe not every burlap Fuggler is chase. You know what I mean? Like every chase Fuggler is burlap, but not every burlap Fuggler is chase. Well, we'll never know, unless we meet a super Fuggler enthusiast. But who knows? So here he is. His head is very alien-like. Wah, very squishy. Love this guy. Love that burlap material. They need to make more Fugler's burlappy. But that also goes along with maybe he's rare and that's why we don't see it a lot. Which I only have 2 burlap Fuglers. This one and the Suspicious Fox that is from the Fartface series. So without further ado, let's take a look at the next Fugler. Here we have our very, very large Sir Splooge. I'm gonna have to move the table. Here he is in all his glory. We reviewed this guy in the last video, but of course he is a Fugler, so we had to include him and all his ginormousness. So he is very cool. Got the button eyes, hard plastic, so is the teeth. This would not be good to hit with in a pillow fight. Got that head swishing off to the right, because I guess he's supposed to be like a paint splotch. Yeah, that's his name, Sir Splotch. Who knows? I guess it's up to interpretation. It's got the giant button, which is very cool. I like that they include them. And he's got that like choppy fur, so he's very fuzzy. So now let's look at the next Fugler. And here he is. We have Sasquatch from the Hairy Fugs series. Let's take a look at the back. Got a bunch of hairy fugs tormenting a poor barber shop. Got all of them just messing around. Let's get him opened up. And here we have him out of the box. Very blue, nice carpety, blankety texture on him. I like it a lot. Button. He's very, very tall. And very, very gorilla-like. I'm pretty sure there's a figure of him where he's like this. So I guess that's kind of what they inspired him off of. So he has a very cool green eye with some white swirls on it and another pink one. Now let's look at the next Fugler. And the next one up happens to be another Hairy Fug. Here we have my deformed Ooga Booga from the Hairy Fug series. Here he is. Very, very small. And with a big noticeable dent in his head. And a very weird tongue with his full set of molars, which is really funny. Not too much with him. It's very squishy. Kind of reminds me of that one scene from SpongeBob where the Strangler's like, "Raw!" That is all for him. Let's move on to the next Fugler. Our next Fugler is a baby Pinklet Fugler keychain. This was my first Fugler hanger, by the way. He has some blue hair at the top, blue eyes. He looks like a tooth or a heart, I guess. But got 2 teeth in there. Labubu looking chain, by the way. Guess that's to appeal to other audiences. But he's pretty cool. Let's look at the next Fugler. And our next Fugler is Rico from the Gold series. He is in his original box, which is super damaged because I guess he was just super eager to get out of his packaging. We've already seen this box, so let's open up this super duper damaged box. Here is Rico out of the box, and you might be wondering, he is missing something, and it is his little ears. Are they ears or are they horns? We don't know. I think they might be ears because there is a cat version of Rico and they are like ear kind of shapes. So that's pretty cool. And they are hollow. So you could like fluff them out like that. Whatever looks better. I like to keep them somewhat in the middle like that. Very cool. Very golden too. Green or yellow eyes, And they are the slit eyes, which I really like. They are on the red Sir Horns-a-Lot, yeah. Except I think his are green, which I'm really gonna try and get that guy. I really want to get all 3 Sir Horns-a-Lot to review on here. I already have the green one, so I just need to get the blue one, which should be easy to get. The red one might be a little harder. I might have to resort to eBay, unless someone else knows where I can get that, in which, well, please comment down below where I can get these kind of fugglers at, especially a Teddy Bear Nightmare, because that is my dream fuggler to get. Now, let's take a look at the next fuggler. The next fuggler we have is a baby fuggler from one of the Series 3 set with his little diaper on. We saw this guy in the Valentine's Day video. Here he is with his orange hair and his little sad face. But we can make him happy by combing his hair out of his eyes. Got his little diaper on, which is very cool. And that's about it for him. Nothing too much going on with this guy. Got some green eyes. This is Munch Munch, by the way. So, whoa. That's pretty much it for him. Very small. Very tiny. Love it a lot. Let's look at the next fuggler. The next fuggler we got is Mr. Needles from the Vacay Vibes series. We have not seen this box yet, so let's look at the back. We got a picture of them with Mr. Buttons, Sketchy Squirrel, and I don't know who that guy's name is. But they're all having fun in this cartoony picture. I guess he has an X shot in his hand. I guess they had a little deal to put that in. They get a little extra cheddar. Let's open him up and look at what we got on our product placement fuggler. Here he is. He is shorter, so I'm gonna have to aim the camera down. He's got his little floaties on, his goggles, which are removable, but I'm not gonna remove them because they are a pain to get back on. But they do have hard plastic. Well, it's not hard plastic, it's very flimsy. Here he is, knitted, which most versions of him are. I think all versions. I only know 2 versions off the top of my head, and it's this and the new Fugs on the Block Mr. Needles. Oh, and the Fuggler Gold Mr. Needles. Otherwise, I don't really know any other kinds of Mr. Needle fugglers. But I guess that just makes him more exclusive. He's one of my favorite guys. I just love his build. Very fun. Got his little teeth in there. You can bite your finger. Now, let's take a look at the next fuggler. Just kidding, not doing the second fuggler yet. Part 2 of this video is going to be coming out today or tomorrow, probably. Probably today, if I'm just too eager to do it. But I might do it tomorrow. No one knows. You don't know what I'm going to do. All right. Subscribe if you want to see part 2 today. And make sure you like and comment something good that happened today. See you guys.